Okay. Well, how did Snake survive the nuke? And that also means if they do use his DNA is nuclear tainted when he gets cloned, isn't it? Space! 1 week later! Oh, it's the Arctic Ocean aerospace.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet. Approaching
Looks
Soviet
a lot more like
airspace.
a space rocket.
Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal.
I mean, you are in high orbit.
Antifreeze system shows no problems. No
Is it
gusts.
taken to space?
All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism.
You're flying the rocket
You'll
probe.
be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
Wow. Fail and we will kill you ourselves. Even though you took a lethal dose of nuclear explosion damage.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be
Like, how
part of
did
the
you
top
survive
branch's
the nuclear
inquiry.
explosion?
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
Fox died.
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban.
Also, why do they have more powers than the later games, you know? If they're in future in the timeline.
This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No,
They're only going to execute
something
you.
even bigger.
It's about his Metal Gear. Silence again. Are we gonna get filled in on the silent moments later or something, or is like the cutscene just going too long? Cutscene is going too long. But it almost seems like he was trying to tell us something else that doesn't get shown on that cutscene, you know? But it's weird that those ones don't run at the right speed. Nikita. Bow, 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 bow.
Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft.
And
Does
there's
any
about
of
10
this sound familiar
helicopters
to you?
also in the same area.
In
And
retaliation,
also,
I have placed our armed forces on secondary
you know, the
alert.
tank that was flying through the
Depending on your
air.
response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
And it is
I
weird
should
how
have
the
contacted
subtitles
you myself.
go
Did
with
you
the
know
actual
that
sounds.
one of our soldiers
And aren't
defected
delayed
to your
along with the rest of the
country a week
video.
ago?
No.
So you haven't heard that? The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin, of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss.
The
She's a
boss.
living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts.
And immediately one
The
was
Davy
used.
Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
Probably because they would kill anyone that
Sokolov's
used them.
research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yeah, you are.
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single
Oh yeah, with all
soldier?
Snake. Yeah.
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government.
I don't know, they're also involved.
You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device.
Funny, because we're 1 week later.
Then, you must
don't
find
think-
some way to prove your innocence.
I don't think we mean the
Prove
deadline.
our innocence.
Yes, preferably something painful.
Oh, killing Snake.
Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
So Snake's gonna die regardless.
The boss should be close
Even
to
though he is
Colonel Volgin.
irradiated and probably will die.
How about a little coaction?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Take him out.
Nothing means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Well, then,
Then I will
tough.
be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
Yep.
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal, huh?
If you fail, it
Who are
will
we
mean the
disposing of?
beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
Even
And
though it
eliminating
was
the
a
boss
nuclear warhead
ourselves will
from
prove
America.
America's innocence.
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off.
In other words,
You
you're
were
the
her last
scapegoat.
apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
And then the awkward extra scenes that, you know, just continue to play afterwards. Like, they're not even seemingly running slow, but I don't know why they have to be so out of sync and blurry. Again, artistic relevance, you know, it's an artistic direction, but at the same time, you know, just a little awkward when it's like this, isn't it? Like, they're continuing to have very important discussions over the phone, arguing with each other, but at the same time, we've already finished that bit. It's time to, you know, move on to the next scene, or being able to play to the White House. Very important arguments are being had and continued over the phone about this, even though he's already finished his discussion and portrayed all of this to Snake. No matter what happens, someone must die. America must live. So we have to supposedly kill her, but, you know, are there options? Because I feel like that's the bad ending. I feel like she's infiltrated to save the world. Okay, and then the final thoughts as he tells Snake that he must go in and do this. I feel like he's always in this same prison cell. Like, you know, there was the early things as well. In the other one, there was like the mission briefings, and it's always in this cutscene, isn't it? Even though it's a different Snake. And earlier in time. Because Ocelot is young. Snake.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
But it's not letting me look out the window.
It.
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
That's interesting that RB wouldn't let me look through it.
Do you remember it?
You
So
mean
you
the two
wouldn't be the same
NSA
Snake?
codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Because otherwise you'd have been much
Precisely.
older.
Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva.
Adam and Eva.
I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Mark 2. Just going straight into the ground like an dart. Are they going to shoot us down?
Control. Unidentified
As an
aircraft
alien.
detected. Altitude 30,000 feet.
Pulling off maneuvers that no plane can do.
It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
It must be aliens. It's flying straight down into the ground. No plane would do that. Especially not a Mach 3. Must have been a UFO. Must have. Brace for impact. It's decelerating too quickly to be a proper ship. It crashed and it's probably going to explode itself. And he's lost his parachute again. Do I not get to keep all of my stuff that I had from the start mission, or do I still have all that? Or do I have new stuff? He's wearing a bandana now, though. The one that she gave him.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov.
Again?
Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Metal Gear
Eliminate the
Shagohod.
boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit,
Funny,
right?
because it
Don't forget
already
about
had that on
Colonel
your
Volk.
previous helmet.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities
Well,
are
so
the
he's
rescue
far
of
too
Sokolov and the
British
destruction of the
talking to be
Shagohod.
American, right?
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my code name. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
Really?
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my code name, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong
Because my
one?
real name is actually
Did
Tom.
you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as
Hello,
your code
Rockabane.
name
Hello,
because you thought it would
Nafora.
bring
Thank you
good
for the
luck.
raid. Hello,
Yeah, that's
creatures.
exactly
How
right.
was Silent
At
Hill?
least that was the
Obviously,
plan.
I'm trying to avoid spoilers, so don't
But
spoil
I
it
got
too
the name
much.
wrong.
But hopefully, you
The
had
one they
a
escaped
good
in
rest
was
of the
Harry.
stream.
Tom was one of the unlucky
We
tunnels.
just started
that
out
was
on Metal
discovered
Gear
by the
3,
Nazis before
so
it was
you know
finished.
we're
I watched the movie
completely
again just to make sure.
Very,
In fact,
very
I even ordered the
crazy
actual
things
film
going.
from the movie company.
Yeah,
And hopefully, you
doesn't
all had
sound
a
like the
lovely
greatest
time over
name
there.
to
How is
use.
everyone?
So what should I call
Hello,
you?
Gingerbread Boy.
You know, let's just use
But
zero,
it is
like
silence
we've been
because
doing all
Hills
along.
can't speak true.
All right then. Major Zero
That
it
one's
is.
not much of a
We'll start
spoiler.
over from square one.
But they are very silent,
From
other than
square
the very,
zero.
very noisy creatures.
My frequency is 140.85.
Thank you for the follow, Gingerbread Boy.
I almost forgot.
How is
Paramedic
everyone? Is
with
everyone
us
having a
again on
good
this
time?
mission.
Is this
haven't
her
been
last
silent,
chance
haven't
to?
seen any hills yet.
If
That's
we
the
fail,
point.
she'll
There
have her
doesn't
medical
ever seem to
license
be any
revoked.
hills.
It's more or less the same kind of fate.
The only one that
frequency
seemed to have any
is the
sort of
same
hill
as
was
during the Virtuous
Origins.
mission.
Like he went up a bit of a hill on that one. And
145.73.
every other one,
She'll be recording your mission
there
data
seems
as
to be
well,
no hills,
just like
and
the
I don't
last
know
time.
what's up with that.
That frequency is also the same. 140.96.
Good that we can
And there's
remember
one more
all of
person
these.
on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint.
Sigint. What a
He's an
name.
expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology.
Oh, I didn't even
You'll be
call
going
up
up
the
against some
person
of the world's
about
most advanced
the
weaponry
weapons
when
or
you
anything
infiltrate
last
the
time.
research facility.
So that went well.
If you have any questions, just ask him.
No,
His
we
frequency
won't ever be
is
calling that one.
148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Mr. Sigint.
Adam, your KGB contact,
Man, they
is
don't
waiting
have
for you at
talk
the
in
abandoned
these.
factory up ahead.
The same
I
factory
feel like
Sokolov
every
was being
Metal
held
Gear
in
that
last
goes
week.
on, we get
Yes,
more and more
meet
talking.
up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
I'll eventually be
How will
free
I
to
know this
truly
Adam
talk.
guy when I see him?
You'll know once you
But
reach
how
the
is
factory.
everyone? Are you
The
all
whole
having a good
area's been
day?
polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast.
Oh yeah.
No one else would
Why
dare come
The
close.
Lally
The
Lule
password
Low.
is Who are the Patriots?
The Patriots
and
again.
Lali Lule Lo.
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been
Okay.
equipped with a 45 for this
That's
mission.
very
Be
curious
careful,
that
it's
that
noisy.
is.
I thought standard Fox
Things
procedure
for
was
no
procure
reason
on-site weapons
whatsoever.
acquisition.
The circumstances are different
'Cause
this time.
spoilers.
You're now on an official mission for the United
They
States
have
government.
absolutely no
It would
relevance
be
to
necessary
anything.
to make your presence known to a certain extent. To the Khrushchev regime,
To the
at the very
Khrushchev
least.
regime, at the very least.
But remember, this is still a sneaking mission.
Stealth.
Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an
It'll
all-out
go very
nuclear
well.
war. Keep that in mind and
We
proceed
need
with
to sneak and
extreme
hide
caution.
and not be
Understood.
detected.
Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Operation Snake Eater. Gonna go very, very well. Okay. It's automatically paused for me. So I don't need to... Right, I'm free to talk. Hello, welcome Raiders. Hello, hello. How is everyone? How are you all doing? You having a good day? Welcome Gingerbread Boy. Welcome again Rockabane and welcome Nafora. Hello, hello. Is everyone having a good day? How has your day been? Is it good? You know, did you have a lot of fun over there with the Silent Hill? Hopefully you are all having a great day. I saw the triangle makeup. Just washing off my eyes. Just entire eyes, you know, not just the paint, not washing out off your eyes entirely. Hopefully that isn't too painful. I did see that you had them pinned down from the very much tiredness. it was an interesting paint. You know, it's like very, very tired, but you know, do people normally pin their eyes down? I guess it's to keep you awake, isn't it? Why can I? Because my controller turned off. I was like, why can't I do anything? My controller turned off. Okay. Do we want to change? Right. He can also do face paint, but not as good as yours. So we're going to paint him a little woodlandy just to make sure that he can hide. Because we need some stealth in this game and we're not necessarily the best. Okay, we've got completely different equipment. That's always handy. Is that a lethal gun? I want the tranquilizer gun back. And of course he has none of the foods that I spent ages capturing. That's fantastic. All that food that I collected just completely vanished. Okay. This plays very different to all the other Metal Gear games, if any of you are familiar. So, you know, every other game seems to go very, very, very much different. But what are your plans for the rest of the day? Anything interesting? And are you up to anything before your streams tomorrow? Or are you just, you know, chilling out and then having a stream? And have you decided on any makeup or anything? I should also do the exclamation point shout out and everything, because I'm always so terrible at that. If anyone isn't following the Fora, you should go check her out. I'm so professional at doing these things in a timely manner and everything, yep. She does retro games, and at the moment she's playing the new Silent Hill 2, but, you know, she does a variety of horror things, and for every month of October she seems to be doing a different makeup, which is very ambitious, but she seems to be pulling it off pretty well at the moment. So, you know, who knows what makeup she will have tomorrow. I did want to see the caved-in face crow. I know you said it didn't turn out so good, but, you know, I was curious as to what that looked like. You have to poke Steve, get him to do some extra stuff. Aha. Was he doing speaking? I mean, you're not going to spoil anything that Steve's going to do, but, you know, there was talk of Steve having a voice. I don't know if he's going to have, like, AI text speech so that he can react to other things or anything. The crow was going so well and then it just fell through. That's a shame, really. It would have been interesting to see for certain. You know, I was very curious about how caved-in crow face would have looked. And then it turned out when you started the stream, there was a different face entirely. But that turns out pretty well. But, you know, I was still curious about the caved-in crow face. Maybe there's still time. But also, you know, I'm sure you'll come up with new and fresh ideas as well. Okay, we're sneaking around. Snake. I mean, I'm guessing I'm just jumping off that cliff anyway, so... Perfect. Where do you go, Snake? We need to kill things, unfortunately, for food. There are no sausages in this one. Just raw snake and other meats. We even fought a beehive. Didn't eat any of it. One failed clown now too. Oh no. I know you said you were going to do the clown makeup. I didn't realise you tried it and it fails. That's unfortunate. Well, hopefully, you know, the future makeups go well, but you know, if we don't hear about the fails, then we don't know about them, and all we see is the success. So, but yeah, you did say that the clown would take a lot of work, didn't you? So I can imagine, you know. Horse? I see the snake. I'm sure it won't try and attack me as I go under it. I mean, it's going to become dinner. Just because, you know, we have no other foods. But do you have any other big plans? I mean, I'm guessing, again, you're not going to spoil them because, you know, the less we know, the better. Then all we see is the success. Is he going to eat the horse? There's no way he's going to eat raw horse, right? Okay, well, we found his crashed rocket ship. These games just keep getting crazier. Or are we going to ride it? I mean, that's better than killing it, Snake. It even has a saddle. Yes, don't eat it. Do not eat the horse. Take it and ride it. We didn't even get to use the mousetrap. Funny, because I've been sent to kill you, even though you saved my life and you literally...
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
In an emergency, you have to eat the horse. Probably. You know, if it's an emergency,
What are you
we
doing
can
here?
have a campfire. We can eat the horse, but... Or she's going to immediately attack us. And smash our gun again. You'd think he would learn. That's a very interesting outfit she has on as well.
Go home. Gru and
So
my
the
sons are
space
waiting
suit-
up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing
Her
the mission.
sons.
You're not even armed.
He was a moment ago.
Boss.
You're not even armed. Steal her gun. Or just get kicked in the balls. That works as well.
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here.
There's a horse.
Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you're
Yeah, that's it.
virtuous here.
Just hit him close range with a
This
grenade
isn't
launcher.
America.
That'll go very well. Or it's a very interesting machine gun that fires the bullets in a twisty way, which would never work, and somehow blows up a rocket. Yeah, it's already on fire. I think that was a bit overkill.
That should stir things up a bit.
That's also something we could cook the horse on. Oh, Lightning Man's coming. Perfect.
The border is 60
Why
miles
does she have a
south.
weird ghost that
You
follows
ought to be able
her
to run
around?
that far.
Oh.
Why'd you defect?
Oh. I have an idea.
I didn't. I'm loyal
But I'm not
to
gonna
the
spoil.
end, to my purpose.
Loyal to the
What
end.
about you, Jack?
Funny.
What's it going to be?
Until the end.
Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings?
Well, she told us not to follow her. She told us to go home. Yeah, put the
You don't
raincoats
know
on
the
now.
truth
That
yet.
will help when you're already
But sooner or
soaked.
later you'll have to choose.
Why will we have to choose
I
if
don't
we
expect you to
immediately went
forgive me.
home?
But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well.
He also makes no attempt to ever shoot.
Just look at that bandana. If you
That
can't
she
put the
gave
past
him.
behind you, you won't survive long.
I guess we're not eating the horse. Ouch! Every
If we meet
time!
again, I'll kill you.
Now she's broke both his arms.
Go home.
You'd think he would learn. Hold on, she's broke my arm again.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
He only
Snake,
took it
I
apart.
know how
You could
you're
put
feeling.
it back together, surely.
It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, You'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her.
But maybe if you
I know that
shot
all too
first
well.
rather than
You've
waiting
got
for
to
her to
do
kick
it,
you in the
Snake.
nuts.
She's your enemy and your objective.
You might stand a bit of a chance.
We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Well, it's a good job they gave me a completely different gun, isn't it? Because now we no longer have it. Also, miraculously, even... Hi, Snake, where did you go? Come back onto the camera, Snake. Hello, I see you spinning. This is very challenging. Why won't... The controls are weird. Like, literally she just trampled your arm, and so I don't have to fix it? I'm not going to complain, but she literally just broke your arm by jumping a horse on top of it. And how did she disassemble your knife? Oh, you still have your knife. You're completely unarmed, other than the knife, the stun grenades, and various things that you have on you. Consumes battery power. Oh, perfect. I guess I will not use that then. Hello?
What the hell is this?
This is HQ.
Nothing. It's just a fire.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use
No, just keep running, Snake. No, stop diving up and down, whatever. Hide in this corner. We have evidence of something here. Hello, Purple Rhino. Hello, hello. How's your day going? You having a good day? Boom, boom. We're hiding. This snake's gonna give me away. It's making too much noise. Free dinner. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you had a good time over at Nephora's as well. And how are you? How's your day going? Any big plans for the weekend? What's that? Somebody coming. I see the grass moving. No, it's just a snake. We are now the Snake Eater. I'm guessing you're going to again want to avoid spoilers, so, you know, I do appreciate you coming popping by, but... Oh, it's a frog! Rare frog ass. Snakes are not very fussy with his foods. In this one. He doesn't eat fancy rations. He just eats whatever the heck he can kill. Raw. He doesn't even cook it. He doesn't even cook it. But yeah, there's going to be maybe spoilery things from here for anyone that doesn't want spoilers. I know that I've literally just started Metal Gear 3, but, you know, still going to be spoilery, especially as they mention the Patriots and things. And, you know, anyone that doesn't want spoilers, fair warning, because I'm going to talk about things now. And, yeah, there was the Patriots and the La Le Lule Lo, which at the end of that last game, like, what even was the La Le Lule Lo? I'm guessing we're going to find out in this one. But that weird ghost person, is this all again a simulation? And is he a patriot following that person? Like, why would they bring the Patriots into this unless it is involved? Okay. They're no longer searching for me.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. No problems detected.
No problems here.
Understood. Return to your position.
But now that they're not looking for me, I'm gonna head out of my corner. Is there anything here? I bet there was something in the burning wreckage of our thing. Maybe not head towards that guy over there, but we'll... Snake, what are you doing? Just move. Kick him. Hi. Ouch. That's very rude. Venom poisoning. That's the first snake that's actually attacked me. There's no one out here. Fruit. Oh, come on. You can reach the papaya snake. There we go. Fruit. It's a good job that these guys are all very blind, isn't it? Who was that over there swiping at the tree? No one. Nothing. He continues to stare over here. He saw you, Snake. Oh, we're infiltrating the same place. You are seeing things. There's no one here. Oh, there absolutely was something in this tree stump last time, and I didn't come over here. There had to have been. Like, too nice of a tree stump for there not to be anything. Where is it? Too high. You coming this way? Nothing. I know there was something in that tree stump last time. I'm not going back for it. I bet there's nothing down there. Bum bum bum. But hopefully everyone has a lovely day. If anyone has anything interesting planned for the weekend, do feel free to let me know. I'm probably meant to shoot those fruit down, but...
Huh? Who was that?
Nothing. Oh, are you coming up here? Ribbit? Do you have to come up here? He is. He's coming all the way up here. Mayho. There's nothing here. Nothing here at all. Not a man lying in the ground.
Nobody here.
Nobody here. Oh, you take a shortcut down. How very nice. You know what? Get up, Snake.
Who's that? HQ.
Don't double me.
What's going on?
No.
Support unit, confirm their status.
You're very eager to shoot on. Where are you going? What are you doing? Hi. Do you have any things? Dude. A grenade? What about you? What do you got? Actual sausages! Let's go! I'll take some of those rather than the snake foods. I'm not going to complain about some mushrooms though.
Lost sight of the enemy. He's definitely here somewhere.
There he isn't. We've lost sight of the enemy. He's definitely here somewhere. I didn't know that you guys were... What are you doing, Snake? Stop sitting up.
Who's that? Radio, where's our backup?
Ouch! There is no backup. Can you stop doing push-ups and punching? Like, are you trying to show off, Snake? Just doing push-ups. What is that? You bleeding as well? You're bleeding. Of course you're bleeding. Not yet disinfected. Perfect. I don't need to see... Did we just use 2 of them because of that slideshow? Very stealthy. We are very, very, very stealthy, Snake. People are coming over the bridge.
This is HQ.
Patrol here.
There's Dave. He seems to have lost sight of him because he saw us coming over the bridge. They're on caution. And it's very quiet in here. I've not seen any enemies. So I think I'm okay to just lie in the ground because I see the enemies coming. They will never find me. The space. No. That pair of legs you were following was nothing. All 4 of them just coming straight for me. They all knew exactly where I was. One by one they'll go and confirm that there's nothing there. Actually, you guys just go through here and I will...
Did you see something?
No.
Who's that? Who's that? Radio, where's our backup?
Damn it. Underneath, Snake. What are you stuck on? Run! Run for your life, Snake! That's it, just get stuck on the thing. That'll work very well. Where was my way in? Nah. You can come back for the loot, Snake. Have they patched the hole? Stop doing push-ups and move. Fine, I will eat the loot. Cardboard box! That's what we need. Are you suffering? You don't need any of them. All them gunshots and you didn't take any damage. Well, they will never suspect. Is the cardboard box a weapon? No. Is it camouflage? No. Snake doesn't know how to use cardboard box. Hide in here, they'll never find you.
HQ, HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder, going into high alert.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue.
Why can't you open this hatch, Snake? What is your problem? That's it, make a lot of noise. That'll... So stealthy. Why can't he use cardboard box? Right. Ah! Actually, that's not terrible. I mean, I'm going to put the splitter, it's the same. That makes a lot of sense. He's hiding under a bed. If he wants to wear something dark, he won't be seen. why can't you just open the hatch and crawl under the house, Snake? That would be so much more ideal than sitting and hiding in here. Whilst we wait out the counter. So much better. Yeah, if anyone wants to talk about anything whilst we wait out the caution meter, you know, feel free to chat and I will happily join in. We're going to be sitting in here a while, unfortunately, it seems. Because they seem to know where he is, even though they haven't seen him. When he's in caution, I don't know, they just seem to know exactly where he is and be walking towards it. They're definitely making a lot of noise outside. Oh, I know what you do. Hear them all stomping around outside the literal room. Because they know that we're here in this exact location and they're trying to find the closest way they can to get to us. But they don't know to come in the door. Can I hear the things in the basement? There's some footsteps over there. There's definitely a lot of people outside. There's something mewing. They've got very sloshy, muddy boots. I'm sure the directional microphone will come in very handy. Especially as we have no radar. It's probably going to be the most effective use of things entirely. 2, 1, 0.
HQ, HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here.
No, they're stomping about right outside this door.
Return to your position.
It sounds like they're stuck. I think they got stuck on a bit of physics or something. So, why can't I equip the cardboard box? I don't understand. What did he even do? Does he not want the cardboard box? How can he not want the cardboard box? Right. As we're going to be going out the door, the squares are the best camouflage out here. That's interesting that that triggered a cutscene when he came back out the door. Were we meant to go hide in there?